So I've got my Bambu P1S about months ago, and obviously printing a bunch of little things. And I have some TPU there. I have the AMS full of different colors. I myself changed the Y for easy switching the filament from the front, so I can use this on the front because it doesn't fit anywhere on my back in this space where I'm using. But what do you use this for, right? So obviously you start with the fun stuff for kids. You know, you print some dragons, you print some disc shooters, which is a fun toys, and then your shroud for your kids, Zeros Ultra, AL0, and stuff like that. But then I figure like, hey, let's, what do you do for the home repair stuff? And here we go. Today is gonna be episode about the sash, fixing my window sash right there. Right, so I couldn't get this window to properly close. What was happening is this spring would slide through, and actually one of them broke, the rope got broken, or the piece where the spring connected. So anyways, this balancers, they call balancers, they have a numbers on them, and you can order them online like Amazon, $10-12 each. And if you need to replace this stuff, also available on Amazon, but slightly different sizes. I noticed that if you type Viking sash cam, we will find some similar stuff, and there's a million of these guys available, but they're all a little bit different sizes. So I thought like, okay, well, let's try, take it out, get the sizes, and see if we can find some 3D prints and print on Bambu Lab printer some replacement for this part, okay? So before you do, I'll show you how to remove the sash. Basically, see what happening, this piece is broken and the spring just comes right out. So how do you get the spring pulled out? First, you have to get this little clips. If you're missing the clips, you need to order one as well. So you kind of clip it out so it's open. That way you can get the balancer locked in right there when you're sliding up right there, and it got locked up. So you have to go up higher, probably about 3-4 inches more, and then you can slide the sash one side and it will release to the left or to the right, and then you release the other side. Basically pull the whole glass out, right? So when the sash out, now we can unscrew. There's one screw, just single screw holding this sash cam right on the top. So we're gonna unscrew it and try to get the measurements of this piece and see how it works. There's just one single screw for this one. You may have slightly different stuff, but this aluminum window this is from the 1990s, from 90 through 93, probably Home Depot sold those Viking windows all the way probably to 96, 98, I don't know when they stopped them selling them. But so you unscrew this little piece, you slide it out. Basically all it is just a little plastic piece. So when you go online, you see the sizes are they're like 5'8", so they're a little bit narrower. They're probably gonna work. But I thought like, hey, this is a plastic piece. I can put my Bambu Lab to work if I find 3D print for this and just print it. And yeah, let's go look, check it out. And you can see this side completely broken. So I'm just gonna need to pull this piece out. I don't even know where the old piece, probably out somewhere, but got broken. So I need just to make duplicate of this piece, right? All right, so if we go to Amazon and type Viking window sash cam, CAM, it's a top mount. So you'll see there's a bunch of these guys pulling out. They all look similar. There's a slightly narrower pieces, very kind of flimsy. There's like 1 and 5/16, and that's, I think, 1 and 5/16. So this should work, the Sir Lawrence nylon sash cam. Probably they'll work, but you never know. So $4, you pay, you wait, October, so it's basically 2 weeks, right, for delivery. There is some like available tomorrow for $7, but that look a little different completely. And then you go and check your sizes out, and they're off. You know, I've been checking this, took a little while. forever, like getting this figured, and there's dimensions there, but it's 5/8. It's not what it is. It's this size and all that. So anyways, besides that point, you can get the sash actually balancer. So if I need my 28.3 balancer, I'll just gonna type here in window sash balancer, right on the so let's go here. My number was 28-3 balancer, and basically you'll get, didn't type 3, come on, get a bunch of balancers there. Need to put window balancer, window. So you get all of these balancers out. So it's 29-inch basically balancer. See, I have 28.3, also like October 8. They're probably, if you find it more expensive, can deliver quicker. So you have to just follow your number. But that's for that piece you cannot print, so obviously you will have to order. And $10 is not that bad. And again, the clip, maybe, yeah, if you don't have Bambu Lab, then yeah, you gotta order that. But again, since I have it, I thought like, hey, let's go and check this out. And what did I find? So there is, you just, in the search, I praise window balancer, window balance sash, 3D print, right? So if you go on the Google search and just type 3D window sash cam, and on Yagi models to print right there. All right, so you get there, you search online, you get some of that model for 3D prints. And again, I look like this one looks similar, this one looks similar. So anyways, you click, you find it. Now, it looks similar, but it's not exactly what you need. So how do you do modification of this thing? So you download the file and get, you'll get free download like I did. Then we're gonna place it into the Bambu Lab, right? So let me get that open for you. So basically, this one we can save. Working on the other cap cover for my pipe for the fork hashing, link in there. Okay, so I have this already kind of worked through. So right there, let's look at this one, guys. Okay, so how did I get, so this is my exactly replica of my window sash, because I'm gonna print 2 of them. But how do I get there? Yeah, so I downloaded and it looked just like this. All right, so look at that. So it is not my size, right? It's a little narrower, it's a little taller, so it will not fit. So what I did is I just got my measurement tool and I got this little piece, right? And then all you gotta do is just get your size there. So I have 15 millimeters that I need across, right? And so, and I need 34 millimeters, 24, 21, right? So I can basically go here in Bambu Lab. Let me show you here a little bit closer. Right there on the top, there is a bunch of adjustment. I really like this app. I mean, like you find something, then you can customize for yourself. So just click there on the measurements. You don't need uniform scale because we're gonna adjust each size individually. So I'm just gonna unclick this, and then what do I need? So my height here shows 41 and I need 34.2. So I'm gonna just put 34.2 millimeters. So now I have the correct size of this piece, right? So now I need to know if the width is correct. So my width here, as we measured again, it's 15.59, let's say 15.6. You don't need to be like really within the tight measurement, but you can do that. Now, I have this size at 22, I believe, right? Let me see, yeah. But it includes those leaps. How do I check it? There is a measure tool, guys. There's like a measurement here. You just click on that, measure tool, and it lets you select one wall. So you select one wall there, rotate to the other side, select another wall, and it gives you exact the width. So the width is actually 15.6. So that unit is perfect size on the width. It was just the height different. Now, what else do we need? We need to check now these two sizes. We need to check this size and this size just to make sure it's close enough. So let's go and do another measurement. So we're gonna reset these measurements, and we're gonna check between this wall right on the back and this wall in the front. Did I reset it? Okay, this wall and this wall right there. Why you're not right there? Okay, so 9.3 millimeters. So my width on the top 9.3 millimeters, and where I have it's 9.4. So it's very, very close. I am almost there, right? 9.4, 9.5, and there's 9.3. So it's only 0.2 millimeter difference. Let's check the bottom of this space. We're just gonna go on the bottom, and let's reset first. We'll go here. All the way on the bottom. Select this area, and we'll select the front area right over here. All right, so it's 14.9 millimeters. 14.9 millimeters. Let's check what we have. We need 15.29. So 15.29, we have 14.9. So I need to add 0.4 millimeter basically to the width. So I'm gonna do 17.4. Let's say, let's add 17.4 here. So let's enlarge. Wait, did I do correct one? Yeah, I did it correct, 17.4. And this is mine. So I did exactly 34.28, 34.20. Yeah, 17.4. And let's verify one more time the measurement. I already have the other stuff, so it's kind of harder. So now my width first between this wall and this wall, it's 9.5, perfect. And let's do, now we're gonna do from here to right there. To over here. There. To back 15.25. And I had 15.32. So it's very, very close. So that's good enough. There's a couple more measurements to check. Is this height between, actually, just to make sure that bottom base is not too thick. If it is, you can slice it. What's cool about this Bambu slicer, and I'm gonna show you at one point, when you have to enlarge, actually, let's say the height change of the unit, you're changing the size of this base dramatically. So let's say if I need to make it 50 millimeters tall, this bottom side is gonna grow taller. I'm gonna show you a sample. Like let me do 60 millimeters. So look at that. My base here is just dramatically thick, and it's gonna just look ugly at first, and then I don't know the sizes. I don't need that thick. So what you can do with the Bambu lap, you can slice it. You can just make a slice cut out of it and remove it, and I'll show you here. Pretty cool tool. I love this, the way it works. So 34 point, what did we have? 34.4, 34.28. 34.28. So I'm just doing my exact size, 34.28. Now, how do I slice? How do I get rid of just the base of that unit right there? How do I slice it off? So there you just click on the slicer, and the way I want to slice it, I need to flip it upside down, because if I slice at the bottom, the unit gonna hang in the air, kind of, sort of speak, I think. So what I'm doing is here, I am doing the reverse. So I'm gonna do 180-degree on my X just right here, and I'm gonna click on the slicer tool right there on the top, and I can either drag this all the way where I need and slice it, or just put exact measurements like 33, let's say I want to do 34 millimeter, and just slice out of it this half millimeter, right, or 0.28. All I'm gonna click perform cut, and look at this top section cut off, and really just I can get rid of that sliced piece and just delete it. So I can select it separately, click delete, and I'm just only gonna print this piece and make it like narrower here, so it's skinnier on the top, so it doesn't stick out too much, stuff like that. So really cool. And then all you gotta do, just flip it back to 180 degrees, so it's back on for printing, ready to go. So look at that, it's just exactly a replica of my piece. So let's print it and let's see what's gonna come up. I'm gonna print 2 of them. I don't need this. Yeah, right there, 2 of the guys we're gonna print, and let's try them on the window, see if it's gonna work. All right, I printed, but I didn't record 3D for that specific, and click it by accident. Anyway, I have a bunch of the prints before, but this video is the last one I did is the clicker. Anyways, let's go back and check how it worked. All right, so here is the final product. So looks very much alike in the measurements, slight difference with the hole size are not circular, but kind of like rectangular on this one, but it's pretty much for adjustment, which is totally fine. But look at this. All the other sizes are almost perfect, except angle here a little bit different, which doesn't matter because it just fits right into that notch there. I'll show you in a second. I already tried them on. So other than that, it's just a perfect replica. You know, all the sizes we had, we pretty much repeated, right? So we have 15.35, and we have here 15.7, very close, within like a half or even less than half of the millimeter. We have 968 over here, 965, we have 967, so pretty much what we need. It's pretty much perfect replica of this unit, and I like the way it's actually built because I put 100% infill, so it's kind of made it pretty solid. I use PLA Plus because it's more flexible than just basic PLA, which there's more stronger materials probably available, but I think it should be good to go for this vent sash. So let's install it, let's see how it fits. I'm gonna show you right there. So basically we're gonna take out the screw from the broken side. All right, so all we do just unscrew it, and we're gonna see if we can place that one in and if it will fit right there. And basically what's important is just this upper hole to fit perfectly. So we're gonna slide down, and look at this. Right over there, it just fits perfectly. So the angle, I had to slightly push down so that it will adjust this little bend of this notch in aluminum slightly out because it was a little sharper angle, but it still works. It works perfectly, and I have a little bit adjustment. I could have done this piece a little bit wider so it doesn't have too much move in there, but it's probably gonna work perfectly because I can slide it in and out there the way I want it for the because there is a slot in the screw, and look at the screw, its hole is perfectly fitted inside the area. So let me put them on and we'll try them on the window. All right, looks like a pretty perfect fit. I like it. I like the result. It's pretty much sits there. Doesn't have any play there. I printed it red because I had the PLA Plus on in red loaded. I didn't want to kind of spend time and reload to the other color. I have black and ABS as well, but I don't know. We'll test it out PLA Plus. I think it will be perfect for this design, but obviously you want to probably print black or white. Black will be more of a matching to the original colors, right? So let's put it on. Let's see how it works. Okay, so we're gonna slide this sash a little bit higher. And we're gonna show you right there. One side up and a little bit higher than the spring, so we'll probably 4 or 5 inches up. And then the other side, you just simply slide right in and then slide carefully down. What's the trick there is important. You check the both sides have to catch those balancers in. All right, so they have to hold them down. That's the only part that you need to worry about, and then latch these back springs, and that's pretty much it. I hope that it's gonna work. I'll put it to test. I'll leave it for a little bit. The update in a few months just to make sure they're still working. We use that window a lot. So maybe, yeah, it works perfectly fine. It's a little bit slightly, I think it's pushing, not this side up a little bit, that I need to maybe do a little adjustment or push it down, but it doesn't affect the operation. So finally I have my window working again, just with the Bambu print. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.